Hey, I'm going to do just a little excerpt from this book. It's Finding God's Will for You. It's the writings of St. Francis de Sales, and it's written by, or published by Sophia Institute Press. And I'm going to just go through an excerpt on it. But the reason I like this is because of my disability and my leg condition, I deal with a lot of physical pain. I'm constantly managing my physical pain. It's um, sometimes I'm ahead of it, sometimes I'm behind it. But this was really encouraging. And if you learn more about St. Francis de Sales, he wrote a lot to the laity um, because he talks about how important physical suffering is to God. Um, and I've really enjoyed this book. We got it at Gower. We picked this up at the bookstore at the Abbey in Gower, the Our Lady Queen of Apostles, and which is where we shot our last video, where we gave our August update. And so, anyways, we picked it up when we were there. And this actually book, it's pulled from the Treatise of Love on Love that St. Francis de Sales wrote. So this whole book is just part of that book. So anyways, I'm going to hopefully dive more into that. But this is actually the first book I've actually finished from beginning to end for a long time. And mainly that's because I'm in a lot of pain and it's hard to read when you're in pain. So anyways, that's an encouraging sign to me too. So I'm very thankful for this book. And I hope you guys like the little excerpt I got. Finding God's Will. It's written by St. Francis de Sales. And I really like it because it gives some order to love of God's will. And he talks, and I put it as number 3, puts that the summit of loving God's will is suffering affliction out of love for God. He calls it the summit of most holy charity. In it, nothing is pleasant but the divine will alone. There is great opposition on the part of our nature, and not only do we forsake all pleasures, but we embrace torments and labors. The malignant enemy knows well what is the last refinement of love. When he had heard from God's mouth that Job was righteous in fearing God, avoiding evil and innocence, he deemed all this but a trifle in comparison with suffering under affliction. And by them he made the final greatest trial of the great servant of God. And anyways, I just like how it talks about how the summit, and I know that many people suffer physically like myself, and this really spoke well because not only is it the summit, but it is, like in Job, it's the final test too. So when we do this with God, it is very, very pleasing to him. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I really enjoy this book. Thanks for watching that. And I'm going to try to do some more because I definitely highlighted quite a bit as I was reading through this. So I'm hoping to put out a few more of those. But thanks for watching.